Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses as we continue with part 43, lesson 42 of the Illuminated Faith, Mystical Interpretation of the Gospel of St. John by R. Swinburne Clymer. Lesson 42, Love One Another, St. John chapter 15, 17 through 27. 17. These things I command you, that ye love one another. This is one of the greatest commandments given to man by his master, for upon this rest all the others. If man loves his fellow men, he will deal fairly with them. He will not take advantage of them, but he will remunerate justly for all that he may receive from others. He will help his fellow man when in need of help. He will sympathize with him when in sorrow. He will give him the hand of friendship when he is down. And in all things will he deal fairly and justly, and thus remove the sorrow and the misery that now cover the face of the earth. Wars will cease, for if we love one another, we will cease to murder one another. Crimes will cease, for the poor will not need to steal and to commit crime in order to have the wherewith to live. Daughters of men will not be prostituted, because love does not admit of prostitution. When men love one another, the kingdom will have come on earth as it is in heaven. 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If the world hates those who live according to the divine law, it hates the Father. But those who do the will of the Father need not care, for the Father will take care of his own. 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. When we do the will of the world, we do the things that are of the flesh, and naturally the world will love us, for we are of the world. But when we are doing the will of the Father, which is the divine law, then we do contrary to the will of the world, and that which antagonizes always brings hate and resentment. 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. If the world condemns the Father in that it does not the will of the Father, if the world curses the Father because it lives in misery, not having obeyed the law, then how shall he who obeys the divine law expect to be free from persecution? If the world curses the Father, it will surely curse those who do the will of the Father. But the persecution of the world is of the flesh, and cannot hurt the soul that is within man. If we do the right, if we obey the divine law, then we need not fear. Fear not him who can destroy the body, but him who can destroy both body and soul. The world may persecute us, it may destroy the body, but only we ourselves, through disobedience to the divine law, can destroy our soul. 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. 23. He that hath me hath my Father also. 24. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin, but now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. If the divine law had not been given to men, they would not know the right from the wrong, and would not be held responsible for their acts. But the law has been taught them. Each Messiah in turn has made the law clearer. Until now, men know the law and are responsible for all that they do. 25. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. Man has no reason to hate that which is good and just, because they see that the truth deprives them of fleshly pleasures. Do they hate those who teach the truth? Men love to think that their little weaknesses are hidden, that no one knows of them, When they find that others do know of them and teach against them, they are made full of hate. 26. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth which proceeds from the Father, he shall testify of me. 27. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.